I've been praying. Trust me, I've been praying ever since she left. I still love her. She won't even answer my calls. And I don't know, I don't even know what to do. She had a man drop off paperwork the other day.
David?
Paperwork? I mean, what am I supposed to do with that?
David, be quiet for a minute. I want to tell you a little story. There was this young couple in the town where I used to live. A good Christian family in all respects. Well, every evening they had this tradition. They would accompany each other on a walk just before dusk. Now bear with me, David, because I'm going to paint you another picture now. That of a man driving home from work, the long day turning into night, wearing on his mind. Suddenly, there's a terrible thud against his car. He pulls over, surely he's hit a deer. As he gets out of his car, David, the first man emerges from a trailhead looking for his wife. The two move solemnly forward. David, I'm sure you can guess what they found in the ditch just ahead.
It was her.
You can imagine the pure tragedy, the overwhelming pain of that moment. This man had just lost his wife. You, David, have just lost your wife. But do you know what this man did the very next day? He didn't give up. Didn't feel sorry for himself. He didn't lose his faith, nor his will to live. This man stood up in front of his congregation, David, and he praised God, David. He praised him, and he thanked him, because he knows that God has a plan. And as long as you keep your faith in God, He will never leave your side. Do you believe in the coming of end times, David?
Yes, sir, I sure do.
Very good. David, God puts obstacles in our path so that we may be tested. And you are being tested.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Of course. Glad to hear you're making sense now. Thank you for your call, David. God bless. My friends, we'll return to your phone calls in a few moments. But right now, I would like to take this opportunity to remind you good people that in 1 week's time, we will be ending the pledge drive in support of the construction of the new Mayton Parish Chapel. I ask you once again, my friends, to please reach deep into your pockets and donate to sustain the grace of God in our good community. God appreciates your generosity, my friends. Oh, yes, He does. Have no doubt of that. And in the end, it is we who shall ascend with open arms. And the sinners will know their time has come. Welcome back, friends. I hope you all enjoyed that classic, The Flying Armadillo Blues by the Wildebeests. Now let's get back to your phone calls. Good evening, and welcome to Stoker's Truth.
Yeah, hi. I was listening to your show last night. I want to tell you, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for pushing that Proposition 19. I mean, what do you want to do? Throw our offices out on the street? You want to let the criminals take over our town?
Sir, did you call to say anything important or just to waste everyone's time?
Hey, they're out there risking their asses so you can sit there spitting out your bullshit. They ought to lock you up.
Unlikely, sir. Unlikely.
You're all a bunch of crooks. You pocket the biggest sum of cash that's thrown at you.
And it's time for you to get off my show. Another example, my friends, of one who walks a dark path. The path of a sinner. The path of a denier. Don't be fooled, my friends. Never be afraid of the truth. Let's take another call. Welcome to Stoker's Truth. What's on your mind?
I'm happy you picked up.
And what's your name, young lady?
Kate.
Well, I'm glad you called. How may I help?
My mother. I just found out she's dead.
I'm sorry for your loss. Losing someone is always difficult. You were close with your mother?
We were close. But not recently.
I see. Well, you can certainly take comfort in the fact that she's in a better place now. A much better place. And you sound like a righteous young woman. I'm sure your mother's smiling down on you right now.
Maybe.
Yes, well, I'd like to dedicate this next song to your mother. We'll certainly keep her in our prayers. Tell me, what was your mother's name?
Christina Wells.
Cause me to hear thy loving kindness in the morning. I should walk, for I lift up my soul unto thee. Unto
Did you mean it?
Jesus!
You said I sounded like a righteous young woman.
How did you get in here?
The door was unlocked.
Look, I don't know who you are. There's nothing I can do for you. You're gonna have to leave.
It took me a long time to find you here, you know.
I said you're gonna have to leave.
Do you want to know how she died? Maybe I should tell you.
I don't know what you're talking about, and I told you to get out.
She hung herself with a towel. Some state hospital. They locked her up there. What are their names?
Look, you're forcing me to call the police. You're gonna be arrested for trespassing.
You aren't gonna call the police. You better stop and think that through. What do you think will happen when the sheriff runs my ID? They have DNA testing these days, you know. I bet the local papers would eat that sort of thing up.
Why are you here?
I don't think Nancy knows about me.
A check. That's what this is about. Money.
Left out a few details before the wedding.
Now I'm gonna throw you out.
Mom wanted me to come. Jesus, it wasn't a small effort either. She was convinced that you'd gone to some warm tropical place. Probably Brazil. I'm a bit disappointed though. What if I took to Brazil?
No. Wait. You don't have to do this. You can still take the righteous path.
Don't try that shit on me. I'm not part of your herd. Gonna answer that? You don't love her. You haven't changed one bit. You didn't love Mom. You damn well never loved me. I'm gonna leave it up to them.
Them?
The people. Your listeners. The town. They can decide.
You're insane, kid.
How many little towns have you done this to, Bob? I counted 3 just trying to find you. How many people have you turned against one another? Your families in all those places too? No, I believe we have a show to do. Read it.
Welcome back, friends. I'm sorry for the delay. As it turns out, we have a very special show tonight. I will start with a truth. I have sinned. With my talent, I have brought evil to this community. I have turned one against another. I have caused great pain to those who depended on me most. Now you will judge me.
Keep going. Doing great.
If the people of this town decide that I must disappear forever, then I will be silenced, and you will never hear my voice again. Your fingers are on the trigger. We will be taking your calls for the next 10 minutes.
Mike stays in.
Hello, this is Stoker's Truth.
So what is this? Some kind of sick joke?
Yes, absolutely. That's what I think this is, a very sick joke.
Whatever you think this is, I suggest you get the hell out of our town. You've been force-feeding people this garbage for far too long.
First to 5 wins.
Jesus Christ!
Next one's made of lead.
Damn you. I won't go on with this. I won't. This is Stoker's truth.
I'm honored to tell you to fuck off out of my town. Hell, this should have happened back during the mission.
This is Stoker's truth.
Mr. Stoker, don't listen to her. You've done nothing but serve this town for our protection and benefit, and I salute you for it. God salutes you for it.
Thank you. Thank you for your call.
We aren't done. Answer.
Look, you don't have to do this. I can make it right.
It's too late for that. You left us. You left us when we needed you the most. For once, can't you tell the truth? You killed her! Oh, she couldn't handle it!
This is Stoker's truth.
Mr. Stoker? Are you okay? Mr. Stoker, pick up the phone. Who is that crazy bitch? Are you okay? The police are on their way.
You really have him under your spell, don't you? Your name is Colin Mason. Say it. You're from Lansdale, New York. You're a fake. A liar. A thief. Say it! Tell him!
This is Colin.
What's going on?
Nancy?
Tell me what's going on. Who is that girl? Bob!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I don't even know your name.
Oh. Oh.
I stretch forth my hands unto thee. My soul thirsteth after thee, as a thirsty land. I stretch forth my hands unto thee. My soul thirsteth place from me, lest I be like unto them that go down, down into the pit, into the pit. I stretch forth my hands unto thee, my soul thirsteth after thee, as a thirsty land. Cause me to hear thy loving kindness in the